Welcome to Question of the Week with Cody Konieczki, and this week's question is inspired by Halloween. So with that, we went around campus and asked people what their favorite Halloween costume they ever wore was.
Probably the year I was a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader.
I was a firefighter once.
I'm going to go with Zorro.
One year I went as an iPhone. When the iPhone 4 just came out, we made a big cardboard iPhone, put all the apps on it and everything, and that was the biggest thing ever because I had one on the front and one on the back. It was really, really cool.
Well, it wasn't for me, it was for my oldest son, and we made him a homemade Halloween costume for the Ninja Turtles. He was Leonardo, and my husband took foam and made an actual turtle shell. This kid was decked out. He looked awesome.
What's your favorite Halloween costume you ever wore?
A tree.
I would say probably the Pinocchio ones would be the best one I've ever had, yeah.
Ooh, that's a tough one, man. There was a lot. I had a lot. But my favorite one had to be when I was a blue Power Ranger in 3rd grade.
I can't really say that I remember because I wasn't allowed to dress up for Halloween after the age of about 13.
I would say it was, I think, my junior year here at Trine. Part of the brothers here at Sigma Phi Epsilon, we dressed up as different Mario Kart characters, so I ended up being Shy Guy. So I had the red sweatshirt, I had the hockey mask looking deal, and we made our own carts. My girlfriend at the time, was Princess Daisy, but it was pretty sweet. And we actually attached balloons to the back of our carts, and we started running around trying to pop our balloons, so Shy Guy rocks.
What's your favorite Halloween costume you ever wore?
If you look into my eyes, I'll change you forever to stone.
I was Meg once from Hercules.
Last year, I kind of went as a drag queen. I had a tiger stripe dress with some neon green fishnets and some go-go boots. And a tail.
Oh my, well, if you give me a second, I'm going to have to dig into the archives for that one. Oh my, I might have to go back into the hard copies because I can't find it up here. It's that old.
I once wore my dad's college football helmet and jersey. That was probably my favorite.
I was Ernie from Bert and Ernie one year.
I was an Army kid when I was younger.
Well, actually, it's going to be what I'm wearing this weekend. I'm going to be Veronica Corningstone, and Landon Fellows. It's going to be Ron Burgundy, and then Ronda Rousey Saturday.
What was your favorite Halloween costume you ever wore?
Batman. I was the greatest. My mom and dad, made sure that during Halloween that I was the consummate neighborhood Batman. Couldn't have asked for anything more. Great parents.
When I was about 8 years old, my parents put an old man mask with shaggy white hair and a brown robe over me, and then put a pillow under me and gave me my 90-year-old aunt's cane. So I went as an extremely old man, kind of Yoda-ish in its appearance. Freaked out a lot of the neighborhood kids. So it's my favorite.
My favorite Halloween costume would have to be my Thomas and Trine costume back when I was younger.
My dad made me a robot costume. It was a cardboard box, like a refrigerator box, but I wasn't that big, so it was like a small refrigerator. And then it had tubes that were like dryer hoses, and he sprayed them silver, and I had a little panel on the front with a switch, and it all lit up, and a box on my head, and it was really cool.
It would have been the Batman costume. I was a child in the 60s, and Batman was on TV on the 60s, and so yeah, I had to have one of those with a plastic face and a cape. It was great.
Wonder Woman, duh.
I have this costume that is like a hippie with a long hair, and I love that, so I like to go back in the 60s.
Well, there are a lot of days like Halloween, so that means I get to dress up and pretend to be a functional adult every day of my life. Every day is Halloween.